and I'm going to walk you through, or talk you through, this is going to be a talk through video, a Demeo run with Sheep and I as we go through the Rat King dynamic duo style. Sheep and I have been playing for years. I played the most games with him. He's great. We have a lot of fun. We talk strategy. Sometimes we do silly things and we make fun of each other, which more precisely means I make fun of him, and he's just a good sport and he laughs about it. Um, spreading the love. So yeah, we love doing duo runs through the Rat King because him and I we play off each other very well. We know the game well, and it's a lot of fun. You can have games where you play with other players, random players, people you kind of seen once or twice or whatever. But I do recommend everyone, find your kinds of players. I like a variety of players: noise, chaotic players, smart players, quiet players. I don't really do well with people who, what is it? I don't know. If you just take the game too seriously, I think we've all been there. But hey, sometimes I get a little serious myself, so who am I to complain? Um, but it's a lot of fun, Demio. So here we are. Yep, here we are. I'm playing the hunter. Sheep is playing the assassin. He's going first, so our overall strategy is just he's going to kind of sneak ahead and get sight ahead in the dungeon, and I follow up with arrows. And one of the great things you can do as an assassin when you're stealth is block doors. As you can see right now, Sheep is stealth, and he's in front of that door, and I can pluck away the slime. And the slime, since he can't get through the door, his first instinct is to try and find a different path to get to me. Oddly, and maybe not optimally coded, the slime should really just launch a slime bomb at me. But the coding now, it just the way the slime works, he tries to find the walking path to you first, and if he can't do that, he can't do it directly. He'll just go a long route. Bit of a way to handle the game. Yeah, it's a bit technical, but hey, look. So we got the Rat King. We got the slime. Sheep smashed it twice, and I popped over the poison and came through. With the Rat King, we love using poison to put ourselves between. Put the poison between ourselves and the monsters so that they have to walk through it. So it does damage for us. One of the tricky bits about the Rat King is that as you go through the levels, there's darkness. And your torches are typically limited in supply. So it's you don't know what's coming ahead of you. And in the game, I have to say, knowing what's ahead of you, I think is probably the most important thing. I'd rather have I make a good effort to get eyes ahead of me on the situation so we can handle it. When you do the Rat King and you're running around the dark and things seem quiet, but you don't know what's in the darkness. Fear the darkness, and out pops monsters and smashes you. So here we are, hustling through. I'm the hunter. He's the assassin. We have a few small things. I think there's a giant spider around the corner that popped in. We're aware that it's there, so it's moving around in the dark. It's going to try to get to us. So it's going to try to get to us. Let's watch here and see what's cooking. So we're on the first level of the Rat King, and the main thing we need to do here is find the key and get out. We don't, we played a while. We don't go after every last piece of gold and every last chest, especially for the Rat King, because every time, the more you scour around for resources like gold and the chests and stuff, the more resources you spend. So it's tough with the Rat King. When you do the Queen run, the Black Sarcophagus, you can get everything and fart around and get everything and then make it out. With the Rat King, you have to be careful. The further into the dark you go, the more you spend. You get stuff, but you spend stuff. You can end up a lot worse by trying to get everything than jumping out when you have the key and you're ready to go. So anyway, we got a bunch of little things here. We got a giant spider we kind of got to watch out for. So he's coming. You'll see that I'm kind of low on life. I went down once. when you play the game. You get 3 downs, or is it the fourth one you burn out? So I think you get 3 downs, and the first one you burn out. So I don't worry about going down once or twice or even 3 times as we go, because we can pick each other up. And since I know he's an assassin and he's hiding, he's stealth, we have an opportunity to pick me up easily. And I do have a health potion, so I can always get up. But I haven't used it. I'll save the health potion for when it's a bit more needed. Taking it down or two. I try not to go down, but if going down means we move progress better and we position better, then I'll go down. Happily go down. As you can see here, Sheep put his stealth on, and he popped in front of that doorway, which allowed me to pop through. And I think I'm running around at 1 life now, and it looks pretty safe. I'm keeping myself away from most of the darkness. So I have my heal potion. I'm actually not using it. I'm running around with 1 life with a heal potion. And look, I'm going to position as opposed to using my heal potion. Let's see, is it time for me to use it? Probably not. You want to be resourceful. You want to use, if you can kill things without using cards, you should do it. If you can handle a situation, without using cards or resources, you should do it. So you can see here, I'm still running around 1 life. I may get smashed by a goblin archer. Something might creep around the corner and get me. Possible, but I play it as if I think it won't happen, and I made a pretty good guess there. So, let's watch a bit more. Sheep's going to drop down a poison bomb. Take advantage of poison. I think he's going to stealth out. Yeah, so he's out. I'm going to pop down this barricade. Where I put the barricade in front of the poison there, so all the critters will have to take a step forward and hit that barricade to try to get to me. And because it's just right in front of the poison, they're basically going to take a poison hit. So you watch these things come for that barricade and they poison out. Here comes the thug. He's going to hit that barricade, and he's going to take a lot of poison. He sneaked out of the poison, fine. But he'll come back for that barricade and hit it again. Sheep's going to move off and get some loot cakes. Get that chest there. I'm sitting here. Picked up a magic potion, but it only works on the hail of arrows. So I think I'd rather sell it in the shop and get some money out of it. Here I took the heal potion because I'm going to shoot off for this other point of interest. And now I'm moving a little bit further away from my teammate. So, sorry about that. I put my headset down. I think my Oculus got a lot of use. I think the straps are getting loose. So I do take my heal potion here because I'm kind of far away from Sheep, and I don't want to go down too fast around this corner. So that's when I actually did take it. We got a giant spider running around. So here I'm going to dip around this corner. Is it going to be trouble? Probably. Yeah, okay, giant. Small slime. I could probably get rid of that. But I am venturing more forward, and there's other darkness around here, so something can pop out and get me. I'm a little blocked here by the mushroom and the spider egg, so that's going to be trouble for me. I'm actually not even going to go for that chest. We're just going to skip it. I was debating going for it while Sheep catches up. I think he talked me out of it. He said, skip it. Let's just get out of here. We actually got to find the key still. Nope. Playing duo is really nice. You play with someone you're having a good time with. You get your turn faster. In bigger groups, as everyone's taking a turn, it takes a long time. Especially people you don't know and who don't know the game, and you don't communicate well and whatever. It just, I guess I wouldn't even call it a fast game, but I like, an active game. Sheep's catching up. One time I played a game with, there was 4 of us, and we thought it was cool to all play the warlock with cats and everything. But the game was so slow. The warlock's turn with the cat and all is so slow. They got to speed that up. And maybe you won't realize this until you play it a bunch. But yeah, I like playing duo style. It's a little bit more of a challenge. It's slightly harder than more people. Having a four-person group, although two people who know what they're doing will do a lot better than four people who have no clue every day. Um, I think it's just a slight advantage to have four people rather than two. You do have more options when you have more players, but the game also scales. So there's more there's more monsters, and they have more health points. So it scales. But I would say that four smart players will do better than two smart players. I would only give it a 5 or 10%, maybe 10 or 15% advantage. Here we're killing small stuff, so we found the key. It's on something small. We're not really being challenged here too much, so I'm not really commenting on it a lot. I have a modded run that we've been doing that I will post more videos on called the Naked Run. And in the Naked Run, I strip down all. It's Demeo, the same game, the same board, same monsters, but I strip down all the resources. So you have no starting cards. There's no chests or healing fountains. There's only one pile of gold, and if you get knocked down, you die. So there's no downs. It's pretty. You're pretty stripped of all the things all the goodies you have. So the Naked Run, that's a fun one. People love it. It's challenging. It'll challenge you to be resourceful. It'll make you come back and play regular Demeo and think regular Demeo is just too easy. The Naked Run. Okay, Sheep and I went through the first level. Really no issues. I didn't say much on strategy there other than positioning. We did some. He did stealth block a few times, so I didn't have to use my heal potion. And what else? We got the key and we got out. So that was maybe a 10-minute ordeal in that first level. So here we are in the shop. As we go into the shop and buy stuff between the second level, we're definitely thinking about preparing for the Rat King. The Rat King at the end is tough because he runs around. He moves very far. He'll hit you and run off in the dark, and you can't keep up with him. Pain in the butt. So we were thinking ahead and getting torches. I like using elementals to block the Rat King as well. And we're getting torches to survive the levels as well. The second level is the bigger one, so take a little work to survive this second level. In a few moments down this hallway, I got something nice for you. I'm gonna do a nice move with the lure and poison. Essentially, if you put poison down, you put the lure there, and a lot of monsters are coming to it, then those creatures will not attack you, and they'll walk to the lure and walk in the poison and kill themselves. So that's coming up in a few moments down this hallway. Alright, so we're in the second level. What we like to do is hug the edge. If you go to the middle, it just opens up more angles. You can get attacked. If you hug the edge and limit your exposure, you can handle things as you go. One thing you should know about the Rat King, right now I'm targeting things in the dark. I can take an arrow card or any ranged attack, and you walk it around the squares, and wherever it's red is something you can hit. Like right here. I think it's going to be a lamp. Typically a lamp there. I guess not. It's probably hit a creature. Or a rat nest. But I call it fishing. Fishing in the dark for something to shoot. Sometimes you'll hit a spider egg and pop it open, then you get spiders. That's kind of doesn't really work out. But it's good to know what's ahead of you. It's good to have eyes out and get a little head count of what's out there. So I'll often run my ranged card, and right now actually Sheep has a bone on him, I believe, or a bottle of lye. So he can scout ahead, or he can count ahead of how many things are in the dark. We could torch up, theoretically, but torches are limited, so we're trying to make do without a torch and just do head counts and assess the situation. So here I am. There's two things, and they hadn't moved from the previous round, so those two red squares are still red. There ain't nothing there. Nothing there that's moving, so I think we're okay. That's why I'm not going to use a torch. We'll delay using our torch till like we really have to. Things getting messy and ugly. So it's all about having information of what's going on. So here I moved without doing the torch. Yep, I had checked those items and they hadn't moved from the previous turn, so we're okay. Sheep took an antitoxin. It's gonna move out ahead. Now that whole hallway of darkness has opened up to us. Now, do I go over there and see what I can target? Interesting. What I can do is target things from where I am. So I actually get a quick head count here. I'm assessing what to do, but I remember the other day when we played, I can actually get a head count of quite a bit. So there's one thing. You saw that red mark. I'm going to pop it because this is my first of 2 actions. It's poison. And I'm going to not step out there because I'd be exposed to the entire hallway. I move off 1 so I don't get any range attacks. And out goes Sheep because he can stealth and see in the dark. And I encourage him just to go further. The more we can see, the better. But I believe here he's using his bottle of lye or bone to count how many things are ahead. So he's telling me there's one thing there, something there. And yep, so he's gonna just keep moving, I believe. And you can actually you can recognize gold in the darkness too. I'm shooting something here. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm shooting the poison. I'm gonna jump past this poison. I remember this one spot is clear, so I don't even have to use. I don't have to use my antitoxin, but now it's risky for me to be out here because I'm not hidden, and there could be some range attacks out there, like an ice elemental, or look, a goblin just hit me from there. But I'm gonna jump past this poison and suck everything forward, and I'm gonna whip out a lure in a moment. I'm having a brainy moment. I noticed also a door opened up nearby to the right. I think I'll circle it in a moment. It's probably be good for you to hear us chatting. But for now, doing this video, just doing a talk through, is an easy way for me to make these videos. Editing and making videos is a pain in the butt. It's cool and fun at times, but depending on how you do it, it can be very time consuming, and if it's no fun like that, I don't know, I lose interest in doing videos. But talking to the strategy I enjoy. Maybe tell me in the comments what you think about the videos, what would be cool, what would be better, what's bad. Do I need to be funnier? I like hearing from other players, and especially to make the videos more fun. It'd be great to make videos that, that really bring out the fun in this game. Okay, so a bunch of things were coming from the right. I noticed it, so I whipped out the lure right in the middle of the poison. Anything coming out won't hit me, and we'll go for the lure. So it bought me some safety. Anything that has line of sight on the lure from their angle will go for the lure instead of me. So that's where I position myself in the lure, so that if anything's coming around, it'll go for the lure, and I feel safe. Now I'm going to boogie out of here and let the lure attract the trouble. But something I did recognize also is that I have this fire lamp in my hand, so I'm going to drop that down as well, so that later I could shoot it and blow up the poison if there's a nice herd of things there. Now the question is, where do I want it? If I put it close to the lure, it will hurt the lure, but I think I don't know exactly what's going to go down, so I just remember that it's there. So the poison's not going to go around forever, the lure's not going to last forever. So ideally I shoot it later on, blow up the poison while there's a bunch of things in there. That's the hope. I think I get a few things, but it's just, I guess it's being a little proactive, making use of your cards. But using poison in the Rat King is a good move. Keep things dying without you having to do the work. Also, you get more mana when things die out in poison than if you just shoot it yourself. So there's that bit. Rats and spiders don't give you any mana when they walk through poison, but other things do, like cultists and slimes. So here we go. We're moving forward. We're hugging the edge. We've done all kinds of combos with the heroes. Hunter Guardian is I call it a classic because it's just easy to understand. You know, you have the guy with the shield in front, the guy with the arrows in back, and you just keep that positioning. It's good. But here, you know, any combination, we've done them all, and all kinds of combinations. And it's really, the game is more how you play it rather than which hero you play. I definitely have my favorites. Assassin is my favorite. It's the one I played the most in the beginning. But they're all great. They all have their flavors. So now I think it's time for me to blow up this. Because we're leaving, I might as well just blow it up. Let's see what we get. A little fishing. Hey! Fireworks. Caught a couple of things. Another poison going. Nice. That's cool. Ooh. Shit, we got an ice elemental in there. That's good. That ice elemental is a party pooper. He's one of my most feared enemies. One of my most feared monsters. He's crap because he'll freeze you, you lose a turn, and then you take a lot of damage, and it's just, oh man. It's brutal. Ice elementals. Ooh, giant spider. As you can see, Sheep is stealth at that door. So that giant spider you just saw there didn't come get me. We didn't even know it was there. But when we have the chance, we'll step in front of a door. When we go through doors and stuff, we'll just try to position so that, you know, we take advantage of stealth blocking. So look, Sheep is going for the spider. We've assessed the situation that we could do enough damage to kill him. He's still stealth because he used a curse dagger, so it doesn't break stealth. You should see my assassin video if you want to learn about the assassin and its cards and how to play it. But here, we're trying to figure out, can we kill this thing, or should I just let it run around? If I go in there, I got to deal with the ice elemental, and I might not be able to finish the spider unless I use my good. Oh, actually, I think I had a luck potion on me. Yeah, so we're looking at 10 damage with the poison tip, just enough to kill this spider. And I'm going to go for it because Sheep has the door blocked. So this ice elemental is not going to come for me. He's going to walk. Again, if a creature, even a ranged attack creature, if it can't hit you by walking directly to you, it doesn't really use its ranged attack. You know, it should. That ice elemental should just walk a little bit and then blast me with a freeze. But the way the coding works, the logic is that if he can't walk to me, he's going to go find a way to walk. Actually, the ice elemental didn't even move that time. That was weird. Oh, yeah, there he is. He was walking, trying to get around. So anyway, we're trying to make our way around this edge, and we got an ice elemental there. Sheep's going for it. Just finish it. Take the freeze. What's interesting about getting frozen, if you do the attack, you come out of it instantly. So you'll see Sheep get unfrozen. See, he's unfrozen there, where normally you'd be frozen. So basically the coding is like, at the end of your turn, if you're frozen, unfreeze. So if the freeze happens outside of your turn, then you actually lose your turn. So it's a little bit tricky how the timing of the turns work. But we know how it plays out, so he went and did it. I think he's at 2 life, and I'm at a little bit of low life too, so a little bit risky here. I think we weren't paying attention. How much life did he have? I don't know. I think I'm at 2. You know, I have 2 heal potions, so it's getting a little crazy. I'll probably take a heal potion here. Since there was a chest up ahead that just revealed itself on the left there next to the Marauder, we wanted to make sure that wasn't a healing fountain first. Because if it's a healing fountain, we'll just get that. It's not a healing fountain, so we got a big fight coming here. I don't see any easy outs. I'm probably going to take my heal potion to avoid going down. But again, I haven't been down, so going down wouldn't be so bad. I can get back up. But there's a lot of stuff here. And what I don't want to risk is me going down and Sheep going down. That's when the game is over. Okay, so he's stealth, so there's no way he's going down. I mean, something could happen, like a fire elemental could blow up near him or something, and he goes down. Or something could shoot an arrow and miss and accidentally hit him while he's stealth. But he can still take damage, most likely not. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I've moved myself far away and out of the poison, so and I don't know what's in the dark here, so it's a bit risky. So you know what? I took the healing, and I'll just stay over here. Sheep's got the door blocked with stealth, so I'm okay. Anything that comes around will have to go the long route through that other door over there. You can't go through sheep, so I'm pretty much safe. I feel safe. You never know. Sometimes a mystic can teleport something, or you know, it's darkness. You don't know what's there. Okay, sheep grab this chest. Reveal path. That's nice. We like saving that for the end level so we can find the Rat King faster. And here's the key, by the way. So we're good. We get this key and get out. Question is, where is the exit? Which we do not know. So what you don't hear is Sheep and I talking. So that's some strategic stuff of how we figured out. But okay, so stuff is coming around that door, which opened up. So now it's coming around. It's got to go through the poison. So it can't reach me, so I get to freely shoot stuff as it comes to me. Verochka's out there. That's a little bit bad with the poison and Verochka. So, because they love to swim in the poison. Dogs love antifreeze. So I don't know what the deal is. They poison out and they die pretty quickly, which I don't like. So maybe it wasn't so optimal to play here, but it's getting busy and we needed safety. So we had to play that. By the way, there's a trick. If you throw a bone on your Verochka, it makes your Verochka get the little heart symbol above it. And then when you do that, it becomes a friendly. Like throwing a bone on those elven hounds, they become friendly and on your team. And normally when monsters would attack Verochka, they won't attack Verochka if she's looking like a friendly. So it doesn't really make logical sense in the game, but it's a little bit of a trick. Throw a bone on your Verochka, and then no monsters will attack Verochka. And so Verochka can just run around and chew on things all day long. Verochka will last a lot longer. What do we got here? So Sheep has gotten the key. He did a blink. He blinked. I think he got a crit on that. So that was a little bit of a risky move because now he's not stealth anymore. And I'm telling him that things are coming around that corner, so I should be safe. But I'll tuck it in here. I'm still hidden behind the poison. I'm still not hidden, but I'm still protected from being behind the poison. Stuff is coming that's in the dark ahead. We don't know, so I might take a range attack hit from here. We don't know. But we saw the things that were hanging around, so it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like no cave troll or sentinel. So, and I'm doing a little head count again with this range attack. Like 4 things or so there. We're talking about what to do. Talking about a barricade. And I think I send the beasts out because they're actually they can block too. Enemies can't go through the beasts. So that rat is sort of protecting Sheep from any melee attacks because there's no space to hit him. The mushrooms or the funguses and the rat are in the way. So, you know, creature can't come up and hit him. Of course, the Goblin Ranger or any range attack shooter can hit one of those mushrooms and turn it into poison. I should call it fungus. I believe that's what it is, fungus. All right, we got to move forward. We'll get a little bit locked up here. So let's hustle forward.
I'm just going to keep using cards up. I mean, God, I got a lot of...
All right, looks like he used a blink. I think he said he was going to just get aggressive and use cards. And we've played a lot of runs where we get rid of all our cards to challenge ourselves. So we always feel like we get too many cards to use. But it is what it is. So he's being aggressive with his blinks. I think I picked up. Did I pick up an adamant? I don't know. But we're thinking about the Rat King. When we gotta go fight him, again, the hard part is that he runs off in the dark, and he does a lot of damage. And when he's berserk, he's really a monster because he runs further and does more damage, and he's tough. The key to killing the Rat King is to build a better mousetrap, to lock him in, to use some tools, barricades, lamps, torches. Torches are great for the Rat King because they have 15 health points, which is odd, but it's the strategy, and they kind of act like a barricade. So torches are very handy for the Rat King. I think Sheep has a torch on him. I think it was just getting hairy over there, so we said, let's make sure we don't get ourselves killed. He popped the torch. What else do we got here? We got the exit. So we're trying to figure out how to get out out of here, because there are some things that are going to hit him, and we want to grab a couple of pieces of gold. Basically, we're getting out, but we need to get these creatures away from us. And he's blocking the door. One thing any player can do nicely is stand in front of a door. Not in the doorway, but in front of it. Because that only leaves one spot in front of you to be exposed. So basically you're funneling things through the door. So if you're going to have to take hits, it's good to block doors. But don't do it by standing in the doorway. Do it by standing inside the doorway where Sheep is right now. So you can see those things couldn't reach him. But I did put down a barricade to protect him because I knew there was something kind of big there. So I kind of used up that barricade so we don't have that for the Rat King. Oh well. And, you know, so that door's blocked. We just kind of need to kill these things and get out. A couple of pieces of gold floating around there. So, another good thing to do is to count the squares that enemies can move to see if they can reach you. That thug can go 4 squares, so if I would have gotten that gold, I think he would have been able to reach me. 1, 2... No, he wouldn't have been able to. But I did want to get rid of that cultist behind me. Okay. Here we are. Barricades holding off that door. We got a thug there who can't... who's struggling to reach us. Because he can only move 2 squares at a time. So for him to go 2 squares, he would end up on top of one of those spider eggs. So he's kind of stuck. Yo, we got to somehow get rid of him because he's not going anywhere. So we got spiders out. I think Sheep's ready for a stealth. Is he ready for a stealth? The other guy got panicked, so he's free to kill this one. He knows that I'll get the other spider. And the spider egg pops out 2 spiders, the one you couldn't see behind the wall there. Got rid of that one, and I think I should get to work on this clown on the stairs. He is panicked, so he'll keep running away from us, so it'll be fine. Hindsight, I probably should have gotten that gold, so he can get the next 2 and get out. So let's see. Oh, barricade down. Trouble might pop through that door, and trouble did. Took a little beating there. The guy stole something from me. It looks like a card. I don't mind. Whatever he took, he took. It could be tricky if you get a card stolen from you or your gold stolen. You want to get revenge and get it back. But oftentimes that leads to a worse situation. So here, what do we got? We've got this guy's low on life. I think I can just finish him off. And since he was an easy kill, I just do it. He took a torch from me. I got that back. I'll jump on this gold so that the next round Sheep can just get out. And I'm standing far away from the exit. This way, if anything comes in and hits me, it'll stay away from the exit so we can get out. Nothing came through except for that spider. So we're out, pretty much. Yep. if you're trying to get out, sometimes it's good to just throw your body into the heat of monsters just to keep them away from the exit so you don't get that a little alert that you have to kill things. Okay. Second time into the shop. You know, we tested. No, we were pushed a little bit. And I wouldn't say tested where it's like we're both about to go down or, so it's a bit somewhat smooth. And I hope this talk through video you're enjoying it. Tell me in the comments what you don't like. Hit the like button, subscribe, whatever. If you want to watch more of this stuff. But I really like to hear from people. What's interesting to them, what they find cool, don't like. Here are some of my friends. What do we have from the shop here? I forgot what I bought. We bought stuff. Okay, into level 3. The goal here is to find the clown quick and go kill him quick. The longer we fart around on this floor, the lower our resources get. And we had the card to reveal path, so there he is. He's right there. And with the reveal path, immediately starts coming to you. So it's a bit of a... You don't always get the reveal path, so you get lucky if you get it. So we got lucky that we have it. So he's going to come to us, and we know he's coming straight for us, so we're gearing up. He's going to pop through that door and show up. He's probably just going to open the door and stick his nose in. He goes 3, pop the door. I think he's going to have to... Yeah. That's it. He opened the door and he went 2 more squares. So basically our goal now is to just jump on him and lock him in. Sheep is torched a little bit left from the last round, and it's a bit stuffy here, but we can get that 1 square and block it. Basically, we want to put something around the Rat King so he can't run away, and he also can't kill us. As you can see, there's 1 square to his left that he can run through that rat and run away. He can hit us and run. So we want to lock that one up too. We got a torch. The torch got 15 life. The lamp is really good out there because nothing's going to hit the lamp. The torch, things will beat on it. It'll eventually get destroyed. But the lamp won't. Although, Goblin Archer might come and hit that lamp if we're near it. So that's a little bit of a risk. So here we are. He's beating on the Rat King. He'll take a hit from the Rat King from the first round. He'll go down because he has 5 life. I've got the Hunter's Mark, so that's good. If you get that in the game, you want to definitely save one for the end. I love using an elemental to trap the Rat King. This is awesome because the elemental will hit him and not move anywhere. So not only does it block him in, but it also does damage, and the Rat King will not hit the elemental. It'll just stay there and get to work on him. And now that the Rat King is marked, my arrows do +3. And I had a strength potion or 2. Elemental hit him for 2 and a +3. The elemental is doing 5 damage. We had a friendly spider come in, so that's leftover goodies from the last round, so that worked out. And sheep is at 3, and this is basically a done deal. So sheep is down, which is, again, being down is not a big deal if it's under control. So he has a heal potion. He can get himself up, hit the Rat King twice. I can hit him twice. The elemental and the spider will hit him twice. So that's already, 18 damage simply from the Hunter's Mark. Plus all the damage we'll do. So it's just time to unload. He's a goner. Missing will be bad. If I hit that vortex lamp, it would be bad. So this is no guarantee. Under control. But if I hit that vortex lamp, it'll just blow a hole in our whole situation. He'll have an escape route. And when he's berserk, he's especially troublesome. Right now we're talking about how to make sure that we don't, I'm not going to get hit because he's there. I'll just pick up sheep and he'll just get to work. He'll stealth out. So just in case I do go down, it's okay. He should take a heal potion just to, for insurance. But he didn't take it. He should have, but the last thing you want is the Rat King, us to both go down. Then it's game over. So at this point, he's basically dead. But we should minimize the risk of both of us going down, which there really isn't any at the moment. But sometimes weird things happen, like the Rat King will attack something, miss, and accidentally hit someone else, Gorgon to pop up and stone one of us. You know, so I like to, if we have the cards, just minimize the risk. But he's a goner now. He's marked. A couple hits and he's done. So maybe we got off a little easy on this one. This could be this Rat King level 3 could be a pain in the butt. Because he does, if you don't trap him, he'll run off and he'll get people. So here we are, Sheep and I did it, dynamic duo style, about 40 minutes. 40-minute run. And hey, I hope you enjoyed this. Post in the comments what you like. Subscribe for more fun stuff. Really, I'd like to know what's entertaining for you, what videos I do well or don't do well. But I like hearing from anyone. Anything funny, weird, odd, let me know. Until next time.